Hey folks, so we're taking a look at the F-20 Tigershark on the Devserver. This is a new Rank 8 Premium coming for the American tech tray here in the next update. There are a couple of things I want to show you before I take this out into a match. You can take a look at the cannons here. The pilot, relatively good ballistics computer. It's got the EEGS, all of the other features you're going to expect to see out of something at BR12. Pretty good radar warning receiver. That's always good. The radar set is the AN/APG-67V. From the looks of this, and I played around in a test flight, it's a relatively capable top-tier radar set. So, this isn't going to hold you back at all. One limitation I am kind of worried about, if you look here in the upper left there, only 45 countermeasures. So that's going to be a thing, especially if you split those between chaff and flares. The engine, of course, has big chunky amounts of thrust for a plane of this size and weight. In real life, this was a prototype upgraded. I shouldn't say upgraded. It was a prototype based on the later model F5s that was intended as a cheap, lightweight export fighter that never really resulted in any orders. And when the update goes live, I'll have a full review of this plane. I'll go over its real-world history in a little bit more detail. Let's take a look at its secondary weapons. I've got some custom loadouts made, but AIM-9L, you can take up to 6 of them, including on these double launchers there under the wings. I'll give you a quick look. You can see how those are. However, if you want to take the AIM-7F, you give up the double launchers for the AIM-9L. So you go from 6 to 4 missiles. That's not a lot for BR-12. For air-to-ground, you can take the AGM-65B TV-guided version of the Maverick. Big chunky gun pod on the center line, as well as a pretty good selection of rocket pods, dumb bombs, and so on. So that's pretty much what the F-20 is all about. Let's take this out into a match and see how it does. Okay, so before I even spawn in, there's a couple of things I want to show you. Check this out. We got a fuel slider. It's about damn time. Been waiting for that forever. And it's going to give us an air spawn. Not bad. And sure enough, spawned up at about 2,000 meters. Good to see. All right, so before I get too far into anything else, let's check out a few things with the radar just to confirm what we kind of already suspect. Regular search pulse Doppler mode and regular lookup search mode. For dish sweep angles, 60 by 14, 20 by 7, 120 by 7, about as expected. Scope range presets, 37, 74, 148, and 19 kilometers, again as expected. ACM boresight frames. Let me see if I can... Yeah, it's a little more higher contrast now into the cloud. Oh, small rectangle, dogfight, large rectangle. Again, about as expected, so not bad there. I'm going to go see if I can find something to attack, but I do want to share a couple of quick thoughts on my way in here. The flight performance on this thing is nuts. Regular disclaimer that this is the Devserver. They may nerf the hell out of this. I do want to give a word of caution, though. If you're thinking about buying this, like with the pre-order that's up, if you are a new player or you are not accustomed to top tier, the learning curve with this is going to be absolutely insane. This is not like flying the F-5C. This is not like flying mid-tier jets, subsonic jets, or props. This is in rank 8 at BR12, and I think really that's where it belongs, even if it had a crappier weapon system. I'm just going to show you quick as an example. Check out, all right, we're at like a little over Mach 1. I'm just going to jackhammer into a turn, throw the brakes, get a little closer to corner speed. I mean, look at this sustained turn rate. And the energy retention is very good. I mean, I'm pulling straight into the blackout, but that's fine. This is with a fully aced pilot, but the performance on this is nuts. You're going to be able to throw this thing around like an F-16. So if you're thinking about getting this, I strongly advise you gauge your comfort level, or what you think your comfort level is going to be with like top tier dogfighting and the current top tier meta of like crazy big furball fights and stuff, because it's going to be a learning curve. All right, with all those disclaimers out of the way, let's go find something to fight. All right, we got a guy here. He's easily within range of this AIM-7F. See if we're able to get it. He's doing some weird tumbling, but did not connect. Interesting. Oh, no, there it goes. It just took a second. I need to learn patience. All right, here's another guy, not quite within range. Oh. Oh, I'm like right over their airfield, that's why. All right, let's go for a little bit more of a close-in shot. Come in on this Jaguar. That should easily smack him down. Not bad. All right, now I'm going to go hunting a little bit with the tip winders. Oh, I didn't want to. There we go. And see if I can get into some sort of a turning engagement. All right, this Mirage should be relatively easy pickings. I'll smack him right on the way in. And this Nesher, same deal. But I'm going to resist the urge to take a shot. I want to see if I can get some sort of a deflection shot off on him. I'll maneuver around a little bit. Because again, you know, when I do these Devserver videos, I'm not necessarily trying to win. I'm trying to show you the plane. Oh. That was pretty crazy. It looks like I got missiles coming at me from the airfield. I'm going to try and get in for an EEGS shot on this guy, but that J7E might be able to outmaneuver me. This is actually, in my opinion at least, a really good evaluation of this thing's flight performance. Oh, thank you, Martin Kip Death, for ruining that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we got a nice 2-on-1 party. We're energy drained. All right, it's coming on this Mirage 3. If that other player doesn't... Yeah, he's... doesn't know what I'm trying to do. It's not his fault. All right, we got some nice horizontal scissors going with this Mirage. We easily got inside of him. But I can't shoot for crap. And again, you know, this guy's just... he's trying really hard to get in my way, and he doesn't know it. Anyway. Devserver life, right? All right, let me see if I can go find something else to shoot with the guns. All right, so we're coming in on Siegfried here in that F4F. Or he crashed, so I guess we're coming in on Fletcher in this Mirage. Man, the blackout is real with this thing. Nice EEGS targeting there. Works as intended. Was relatively accurate. So before I close out, I want to show you the cockpit. Let's get in here. Absolutely excellent all-around visibility in the cockpit. Heads-up display, nice and useful. Oh, sorry, my keybinds are a little wonky on the Devserver. There we go. I don't think I have my keybind set to play with the MFDs. Oh, there we go. All right, so we can get flight instruments. You saw we have the radar scope, or we can get into the moving map. So relatively good features there. So again, my first impression of the F-20 Tigershark here, very favorable. I think that this is going to be an extremely potent close-in dogfighter. However, I worry that someone who gets this and jumps into this at the top tier without really having a lot of experience with top-tier jets might be setting themselves up for disappointment. So maybe something to keep in mind if you're thinking about getting this. Overall, though, first impressions, very positive. As always, thanks for watching.